My name is Jasmine O and I'm from Nobody Like Me, and I teach you to love the body you're in so you can attract the love that you truly deserve. Today I'm going to be talking about tips of radical self-love. And self-love is something that we are not born with. This isn't something that we're taught in school of how to love yourself. And I'm not talking about love where we think we're the most talented and we think that we're the most beautiful. I'm talking about deep, unconditional love and compassion for yourself. And we often search for love in relationships, and we search for love outside of ourselves. And the key to finding true love is loving yourself. Sometimes we stay in toxic relationships because we are searching for something outside of ourselves and searching for external validation, when really we need to start filling it up from the inside. And radical self-love is taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing yourself for somebody else. Not settling for less than you truly deserve. And radical self-love is it's confidence, it's warmth, it's caring, it's complete acceptance for who you are and what you are, and in all of your weaknesses, in all of your strengths, in all of your glory, really being able to love all of those parts of you. And also loving ourselves in the parts where we're feeling sad, we're feeling low, we're feeling angry, we're feeling emotional, and we can often push these parts of ourselves away when actually we need to be loving those parts of ourselves more. So I'm going to talk to you about 6 tips that I'm going to take you through of how we can radically love ourselves. Step 1 is self-awareness. Knowing yourself, knowing what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, knowing what your needs are, so that you can fill that cup up yourself. It's full self-acceptance of who you are. And when you know what you're really good at and you know what you need more work at, you can really love that part of yourself and be like, hey, okay, you know what? I'm not so good at that. Or yes, I need more work on that. And okay, I'm not so good at that, and I can delegate somebody else to help me with doing that. Or knowing that you need to take on a mentor, or knowing that you need to take on a coach. And this is being able to know yourself so that when you are in a relationship with somebody else, then you're able to say, hey, you know what, I'm really good at this, or okay, I'm not so good at that, and that's what I need more work on. The second one is self-love compassion meditations. And this was a way I was really able to subconsciously change my thoughts about self-love and compassion towards myself. You know, when I'd wake up in the morning, it would bring my attention to this part of my life that I really wanted to embody. And this was able to change the way that my brain functioned about this subject. It improved my attention, it was able to give me more self-awareness, and I was able to really, embody and change the association that I had. I was able to shift my mindset when I was able to listen to the way that I wanted to treat my body, the way I wanted to, show myself this part of love that I didn't know was possible. And through these self-love meditations, it really brought me back down to earth. I was really able to ground myself and let my body and my brain change the way that I thought about that subject, and it really brought a lot of self-realization. The third one is writing down your wins for the day. And I know that we can often get to the end of a day and we think, I didn't get this done, I should have done that, I could have done that, I wish I did that. And getting to the end of a day and saying, all right, so I achieved this, I got this done, this was great, I received this compliment, this was a great achievement, and really looking at the positive things that we achieve in our day can be a much more healthy way to really look at the achievements and the steps that we take towards the things that we really want. And I know myself, I can often get to the end of the day and think, all right, I didn't get that done, but okay, I did do this and that was really great. And really trying to just focus on the things that we do and the things that, you know, help us to move forward, and the actions that we take towards the dream, creating the dreams that we really want. And it can just be small things, it doesn't have to be big, but really just, you know, noticing the achievements and giving yourself a pat on the back for them. Number 6 is creating a life policy, and this one can be fun and it can start small and you can work your way up. But what I mean when you're creating a life policy is like you're creating a list of things that you want to live your life by, or the things that you really are non-negotiables in your life. And so for me, mine is like, I'm always going to get out of bed and move my body, or, you know, I will always have, you know, a self-care date once a month, or really it's the way I like to define it is, what do I want to spend my time, my money, and my energy on? You can just start with some small points, just a few to start with, and then you can add to them over time. But I found them really useful into like seeing the things that are really meaningful to me, and the things that are non-negotiables, are the things that I am really saying yes to in my life, and the things that I really want to spend my time, energy, and money on. I know that sometimes I can be a bit of a yes person, and I'm like, yes, I want to do that, yes, I want to do that, but then ultimately I want to take a step back now and be like, all right, no, that doesn't feel good for me. I'm going to draw my boundary there. If that's not feeling good, then I'm going to say no. So creating a life policy can be really fun. I hope you've taken away some valuable tips for today, and keep embodying your radical self-love, and I see you soon. Ciao for now.